Good evening.
Hiya, Percy.
How you doing, mate?
All right, thank you very much. You all right?
Yeah, not so bad. Not so bad. Tail end of the weekend. Been out detecting a couple of times, but not having great success. Couple of pre-decimal pennies. No silver this weekend. And hassled by horses.
Horses.
Yeah, they got 3 horses in the field that I'm in at the moment. We've got a few dropping into the chat. Good evening, Colin. Good evening, Philip. Hi, Guidos. And then we've had some early visits. Beverly Smith, good evening. And Muscle Shells was straight over from Marlon and Tripwire, I think, earlier on.
I've missed the show tonight. Damn.
Oh, I won the duck race.
Did you know?
Yeah.
I was cooking tea, wasn't I?
Unfortunate that.
Damn.
I've won myself a full set of Maya videos, holographic stickers.
That's
and
nice.
A metal detecting book.
Very nice.
Good evening, Jackie. I hope you're having a good weekend. So you've got family down this weekend, have you, John, were you saying?
Yeah, my daughter's birthday, so she's come down for the week, yeah.
Very nice.
I don't get to see her many times a year, so you're going to have a party. Because it's a birthday anyway. Yeah.
I see Muscle Shells back with us. Good evening, my friend from across the pond.
I can see Phil Wills. I can see Heavy Meadow Detective, Muscle Shell, Blue to Get, Phil Wills. I still can't get this.
Duck race champion this week.
I still can't get this volume right. If I go on YouTube, it's like a lag, and then you talk twice. Yeah. So if I stay on StreamYard, I can hear everything here, but the chat's not very good. But the chat's better than on the YouTube side. You can see everybody properly there. So I can't work it out.
Best move on that is if you can turn the volume down on your YouTube.
Yeah.
And just have your volume on the StreamYard, then that should do away with any echoing.
Ah, but there's a lag. So unless I have a mess about, if I get knocked off, I'll come back straight on. Okay.
Yeah, no worries. Don't do a teaser on us. Don't push too many buttons.
Playback speed.
Hi, Beverly.
Suffix Ifter always says hit number 2. So let's see what happens. Right, talk then.
Slow start this weekend. There's a football match. There's a ladies' FA Cup final. The men's FA Cup final was yesterday, so nothing too sporty on this weekend, I don't think, Colin.
No, that's not working.
Yeah, my team lost on penalties once again. That's 2 cup finals we've lost to Liverpool in one season on penalties.
They should all have a go at practicing penalties before the match.
We're sending Philip to sleep talking about football.
And me.
So what about yourself? You've been detecting at all recently?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, the other day. And the best thing was there I had an old sixpence, some threepenny bit, some bits and bobs, and the best bit was that army dog tag from World War Two. I think it's World War Two. I've been in touch with the family, and I'm going to reunite the family with the dog tag of the bloke who it belonged to. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us anymore. He's passed on. But I went on Google Earth, Googled it all up, and then we went on Facebook and found the family because somebody in the family still lives there. So he got in touch with the bloke whose dad it was, and he sent me his address today. So tomorrow I'm going to post everything off to him and see what happens. Yeah, good that was. So that's been sitting on the beach since World War Two or World War One. Yeah, so that's nice. Nice find.
Yeah, a really kind gesture of you to try and track the family down and get that reunited with them.
Yeah. Nice. Didn't take much cleaning, really. Just put it in some hot bubbly water and a soft cloth. It all came up nice.
What is it? Copper alloy, is it?
It's like brass.
Right.
Yeah, it's like a brass dog tag. Could be copper, but I thought it was brass.
Yeah. Well, when I say copper alloy, that's brass and bronze. It's copper with the second metal in it to toughen it up and make it a stronger alloy. So yeah, brass, spot on there, mate.
Yeah, nice that. Nice find.
Crazy to believe that all these old finds are still kicking around on the beach.
Mm. I've still got loads of dog tags to get rid of, proper dogs, not army people. But I have given a few of those back in my day. But I've still got a big bunch of them in the drawer to get, to pass back to people.
Yeah. I've got half a dozen or so of them that I had a whole batch of them come up off the village's old cricket ground. And I think that it was a dog walker's field as much in the week, and then the sports at the weekend. So I ought to have a phone around some of the numbers and see if they'd want the tags reuniting with them. Sort of memories of their old pets, isn't it?
The last one, I told them, I work in the butcher's shop. If you know where it is, come and I'll bring it to work and you can have it. And that's how I've been giving them back.
Oh, fair enough. But it saves you chasing around, doesn't it?
Aye.
So were you saying you got some holiday coming up then, John?
Yeah, I'm on holiday now. Yeah, so party on from this minute. Yeah. Hiya, Suffolk Searcher.
Good evening, George. You all right, mate? We've got a few more joining us. Hello, Eva Tempest. Good evening to you. We're picking up numbers in the chat. We're almost at double figures. So, bit of a run through the format of the show. We've decided to show you some of our badges that we found detecting over the years. Bit of history there. Then we've got some giveaways to do with your history questions. And we've got the Detectorist Party Facts game to play, as we did last week with the beards. This week I've cropped some other facial parts. We're going to be detectorists wearing glasses in this one. I'll see.
Hiya, Rusty.
Evening, Rusty, mate. Oh no,
Hiya, Beverly.
that's not clever. My lighter's out of fluid. I've got a spare to the side. I am prepared. So I did do a little video in the week, John, of the new giveaway prizes that were sorted out for On Our Lives.
I've seen that. Phil Wills has asked you the question.
Where are we now? I'll say hi, Rusty. Do I need to go above that?
With the names. Is the photographs got the names on it?
Oh, yeah. No. I learned my mistake on that one. I was just, that was the way I was storing the files on my laptop, Philip, and I just didn't think that they'd be visible when I showed them. So it's going to be a bit tougher for you this weekend.
Ah.
Right, mate. Shall we have a show and tell session of badges that we found over the years?
Go on then. Fire it away.
I've loaded a few of yours up to start with. Some of them are pretty self-explanatory. When I saw this one, I thought, how cool is that? I really like that one. I'm guessing that's your Manx cat from the Isle of Man, isn't it?
Yeah, but I've never been to the Isle of Man in my life. I've been to Anglesey. That's not far from it.
Yeah, it's a bit of a swim though to get the rest of the way. Isn't it?
The Vikings could do it.
Yeah, I like that cat. That's really cool. That is. I guess that a lot of these from various places you've detected, are they? They're not all necessarily from.
No, everywhere and anywhere. These are, yeah. Yeah, everywhere and anywhere. That was an enamel boat badge. Still got the enamel on it in bits.
That's really quite nice. I like that one.
Mm.
Beach find.
Beach find.
See if I get faster at pushing these buttons and getting them loaded up. Trying to work this one out. Is this to do with some kind of heavy metal band, maybe? Horizontal, vertical, digital, mental.
Yeah. Do you know Adam? What is it? Adam Detects.
Yeah.
He's seen this. I've showed him this, and he knows exactly what it is. But I've forgotten what he said. Yeah.
Looks rather like heavy metal band to me, but I might be wrong on that one. That was pretty self-explanatory, I think. That's in pretty good condition as well. That hadn't been lost very long, had it?
Yeah, I've had that about 20 years, huh? Yeah.
Good, Nick. The pin's still there on it.
Yeah, the pin's still there.
I bet it wasn't long between them losing it and you finding it, because it's not corroded in any way, is it?
No, most of them are, though, aren't they?
Unfortunately, the nature of metal in the ground, isn't it?
Mm.
I think that's a fashion badge, isn't it?
I think it's come off an handbag.
Oh, that's impossible. It's Giorgio Armani, isn't it? That's the Armani symbol.
I was just trying to work out what it was. The background was the writing.
I thought, what on earth's happening when you sent all these through to me during the week on WhatsApp? My phone went ping, 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 and just didn't stop.
Good job I never sent the rest of them.
Yeah, we've got a confirmation there from Colin saying, yeah, Armani. Philip's on the ball there as well. That's one step beyond, isn't it? Madness, the ska band.
Yeah, I seen them in the 70s, years ago, and the Go-Go's were on first. That was Belinda Carlisle and
Oh,
stuff.
crikey! Yeah.
Right, that was good.
Funky little car.
Yeah. I don't know who want to wear a badge in the shape of a car for. Bloody flies. Get out of it.
I think I'm nearing the end of the first batch I've loaded up. He's quite cool, isn't he?
Snoopy.
Yeah. Looking at that with the little hole in the top of it, that might have been a
pendant.
Pendant type thing, I think, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It's okay. When I'm doing it on the phone, they all look like badges when they're small because I didn't have my glasses on.
Yeah. Good evening, Emma, my friend. Hope you're keeping well. Yeah, quite a popular band in the time, weren't they, Madness? And still, I guess they're still gigging and putting out music nowadays, aren't they?
No, they're still going. They're doing one down here soon. Or Plymouth, somewhere they're doing it. I've seen it advertised. Hi, Mark.
And I think this is the last of the first batch that I've got loaded up.
Oh, an airplane badge.
It's got some writing on the wings, but not focused enough for me to read that.
Yeah.
Mark, Treasure Nation, my friend. How you doing? Nice of you to pop along. Hope you're enjoying the weekend. Right, I'll close that batch that I've opened up there and open up a few more to show. I tried to group some of them together, and I've got what I think are military badges in.
Hi, Mark.
If I can get to them. Military. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Tazza.
7. Oh, is that my Garrett brother landed with us.
Yeah.
Evening, Tezza. Now, I've seen something online that Terry, have you been made the official face of Garrett metal detectors or something? You got sponsorship by them nowadays? Is that the story I was picking up on? It was in the type or in the chat somewhere that Terry's had his work recognised by Garrett. Let's see if we get an answer come back. Sorry, so far, what's he saying? Story so far is I am with Garrett, yeah. Well done, brother.
Who's
Excellent.
this? Terry.
Terry, yeah.
Well done, Terry.
You deserve it, mate. You really do. You do the Garrett machines a good service with your videos. You promote them well, and you explain them well. You go into the settings. You explain how you're working with them, how you're combating problems and issues with them. Top notch, mate. Yeah, appreciations coming through. It's all your own doing, mate. You've earned it.
Batman's on.
Aha. Where are we? Here we go. Give it a year and Tezza will be a main face of Garrett with his own director's chair, and signing autographs. Well, the sky's the limit, isn't it? How you doing, Jace? You all right, mate? Thanks for popping along. We're having a show and tell of some of our finds session. We're having a look at badges this week. So working through some that John sent along to me. And we've got some what I think are military badges coming along. We've got Royal Chorus signals on that. That's your communications branch of the military, isn't it? The signals.
Yeah, that's right. I was in the signals.
Oh, you did some military, did you?
A bit, yeah.
How long were you in for?
Well, say 5 years, but I was in and out because I was with the TA or whatever you call it.
Right.
Yeah. I was in the Army Cadet for 5 years as well. And I joined up when I was 16. Yeah.
Is it Harrogate, is it? The signals are based at?
I couldn't tell you now. Couldn't tell you. I think I've still got all my stuff in the wardrobe. me belt, air, sea and land.
Yeah.
We done a war film. We did. And on this exercise, I was first one shot dead one eye in this film.
It gets you home early, don't it?
Right. I got sniped. Used to have a laugh, blowing things up. Oh, yeah. I got made corporal. But I soon had my stripes ripped off me because we went to the big army base and there was different armies came in and they were all camping in the forest. And every morning you'd wake up and the tents you'd be lying flat with the tent on top of you because they cut all your guy ropes. Yeah. So what we did is we in the night, we got all the signal wire, the wire from your telephones. We melted them all down, and then we wired it up to the electric, and we smashed all this corrugated iron fencing down, the corrugated roofs. And we put it all round our tent, electrified it, so anyone coming by us got electrocuted, yeah. But we didn't stop there. We went to where you have your breakfast in the morning, and we wired all the pots and pans up to the chefs, where the cooks cook, and they all got electrocuted, didn't they? Yeah, I got the stripes stripped off me.
Busted.
Oh, we used to blow things up. Yeah, great stuff that was.
It sounds good. Good evening, Stu. Thanks for popping along, mate. Well, let's have another couple of military badges. This one's in really nice condition. You got the front and the back of this one. So,
Remy, isn't it?
Remy, yeah, R-E-M-E.
Remy, yeah.
So, that mechanical engineers, is it? I think.
Royal Engineers, I think.
Royal Engineers and Mechanical Engineers, ME.
Yeah.
I think. That'd be a cat badge, wouldn't it? With the
cat
tongue
badge
on the back of it. And then I think you've got the rear shot of that one as well.
Now, what have I done to the computer?
That's got a maker's mark on that one. Is that silver by any chance, John?
Doubt it. Got Birmingham on the back, though, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Doubt if it'd be silver.
I think you find the officers' badges might well have been silver.
Hiya, Marcus.
Evening, Marcus. Thanks for popping in.
There you go. Royal Electrical and Mechanical Engineers, Phil Willis says.
He knows some stuff, does our Philip.
Hmm.
What else have we got?
Now we're getting to the good stuff.
Go on then. What's this one then, John?
Well, you got the write-up on it anyway. This is HMS Rodney. I found this in the field in Ormskirk, just past Runcorn. I was out with me mate Davey Hall.
Yeah.
And this badge was the HMS Rodney that was with King George. Is it King George V ship as well? And they chased down the Bismarck and sank it. And there was a HMS. What was the ship? What was the ship that torpedoed it?
Was it the Hood?
No, the Hood got sunk, didn't it?
Right. I think the Hood was one of them, wasn't it?
Yeah,
the
Hood went down.
Was in a field, wasn't it, in Norway?
Yeah.
And they tried bombing it, and so they moved it out to sea to stop.
What was the name of the other ship that torpedoed it? Sent 3 torpedoes in. I gave you that right up, didn't I?
Yeah, bear with me. I've got to flip over.
I can look on my phone.
Yeah, I'm on there at the moment. I've got 3 devices set up around me.
Let me have a look. I'll have a look. Oh, stuff that.
Here we go. HMS Rodney. This ship was one of the 2 Nelson-class battleships built in the 1920s. On the morning of May 1927, King George V and Rodney battered the Bismarck, and then 3 torpedoes from the cruiser Dorsetshire sunk the Bismarck. There were 2,300 sailors on the Bismarck, and only 110 survived.
That's correct. I like that. I like that story. Yeah, so this is where this badge came from. Yeah, very good.
Nice piece of history there, John.
I've just had an email off that fella saying I'll pay the postage and packaging for that dog tag, and I'll send him a message saying I don't want any money. It's a freebie. All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you have to show that again.
Yeah. We'll just run through these few military badges, and then we'll go back to that because that's a top story.
I'm sure that's a Polish cap badge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I can tell you.
Yeah, my first thought was perhaps Prussian, but the Polish, they're all in the same neck of the woods, aren't they?
That's a cracker, that one is, I'll tell you.
Is that quite sizable then, is it?
Yeah, well, it's as big as that picture. It's as big as that picture on the screen now. Yeah.
Very nice.
About that big.
Did that take much cleaning or?
No. Not at all. Yeah. Oh, the sun's coming out. It's been raining all day.
That signals are done, the signals, haven't I? Get rid of that again.
Oh, the sun's coming out. Damn.
Made the right choice to sit out this evening then.
Yeah.
You may. There we go. Cheshire Regiment on that
Regiment, yeah. My old fellow was in the Cheshire Regiment.
What sort of timeline would he have been in the military then?
In the 50s, I think. He was guarding the Suez Canal.
Uh-huh.
I think he was there. I think didn't the Suez Canal go on for about 8 years or something like that?
I think it did. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he was. He's got he got the medals for that as well. I think my brother's got all his medals.
I'll have to get some pictures of my granddad's medals. My granddad, he fought Second World War, and at the end of it all, he didn't claim his medals. And he never spoke about what he was doing or anything. And my mum was telling me the story, and I said, well, surely as next of kin, you can claim his medals. So a few years back, she sent off for them, and she's ended up with 5 medals, 2 or 3 war medals, and the Star of Italy from the Italian campaign. Yeah. And I think there's the Africa Star.
Yeah.
And originally he was out in India. He was out in Doolally, where, I don't know if you remember, It Ain't Half Optimum, where they were the concert party in India with Sergeant Major Shut Up. Yeah. He was stationed out there, and his military records even said that he was part of the concert party out there. So when we were watching It Ain't Half Optimum back in the 70s, my granddad must have just been chuckling away inside himself, knowing that he was there. Nobody else knew. Percy, I've got a lot of different World War I hat badges, brother. Found medals of different ones, like finding them more than coins. Yeah, it's social history, isn't it, Terry, that if you've got a military badge, that was on somebody's cap or on their shoulders, and it's personal, whereas coins pass from hand to hand. You go to the shop, you spend it, it ends up as somebody else's change.
I've got the father-in-law's dad's medals in the drawer, and I've took loads of photographs of him. He was 5 years in Italy. He got blown up in Italy as well. He spent so many years in hospital over there. Yeah. So I've got all his medals on my phone. I'll send you them.
That'd be nice to see. They said Italy was Hitler's soft underbelly, wasn't it? So they thought it easier to go up through Italy than what the Normandy crossing would be. But they put up some dogged resistance. Is it Monte Cassino, the old monastery? And the British bombed the living daylights out of this monastery, but it made it even more impregnable because of all the ruins that you could hide out in. Mark Treasure Nation, my granddad refused his medals from the First World War in disgust. I wonder if you can still get his medals as next to kin. Yes, I'm 100% sure that you can, Mark, because that's how my mother got hold of my grandfather's medals. You can as next of kin, and you can get a full disclosure of military records. I think it has to be 100 years after that campaign, so that anybody that was alive at the time has now passed away. There's some kind of 100-year deadline on full disclosure of records. And Eva Tempest, my dad was in the Suez Canal in the medical corps.
Eva asked the question before. Where did I find me finds? Some on the beach, and mostly on land. Most of them was. Yeah.
The King of Canada is amongst us. Hi, Marlon.
Hi, Marlon. Sorry I missed your show. I was cooking. I made a big chocolate suet pudding, like the Heinz tin ones, but mine was massive, and I had done chocolate custard with it as well.
Yeah, Marlon, I have your email address. I'll send you my postal address. I've had a think since winning the duck race that to send that book across to UK is going to be quite expensive for you. So I'm thinking keep the postage down, just send me the stickers and keep the book to go into another giveaway, put it into another duck race where you'll perhaps get a Canadian or an American winning it, and the postage isn't going to be as expensive as send it all over to Blighty. How does that sound to you, brother? We'll chat to Tony about it. Cool. Yeah, because that's going to be heavy to post out, mate. All right, so where were we? We was military badges, weren't we? We've done the Rodney, we've done those ones. British Legion. That's in nice condition, John.
Yeah, that's still shiny, that one.
That's Auxiliary Fire Service, I believe, isn't it?
No idea, Percy.
I think Auxiliary Fire Service. That was my other grandfather in World War II. Rather than being posted military, he was in the fire service. I think he got deployed out to Coventry the night that they blitzed the city there.
No, I've seen that cathedral. My lad was in university, so I had a look around that bombed bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, not much of it left, is there?
No. I wish somebody would do it to the new one, to be honest. It's such a horrible 1970s looking concrete horrible thing. And I think we're towing down towards the bottom of the ones that I've loaded up. British Legion. Royal British Legion. Obviously, it's them that do the poppy appeal, isn't it? The Royal British Legion.
Yeah.
And help out with courses for ex-servicemen. Robert, good evening, mate. Thanks for popping in. We've been missing you on Friday evenings. Hopefully we'll see you back soon. And then your final one that I've loaded up amongst this batch is this one. I'm not fully understanding this one. Is it BARS or BABS on that?
No idea. It looks like RA something S.
But definitely military, with having the crown at the top. And Robert's back this Friday. Cool. Look forward to that, Robert.
I'll have to get it out and make it bigger.
Right. Well, now we've got a few more in the chat. You want to tell the dog tag story? I'll get the picture of that back up.
Okay.
It's in a separate folder, I think. So look at that. All right, share. There we go. We got it up.
Okay. So, on my favourite beach, Cudrington, with a legend, and this little beauty popped up. An army dog tag. So I researched it on Google Earth first, see if the house is still there, and the house is still there. And then went on Facebook, put the initials in, couldn't find a PJ, but I found a B Varvel. So I messaged him, and he said it's not him, but it's his cousin's dad, who was in the Second World War. I think, did we say the Second World War? Oh, I haven't confirmed that yet. So he's passed away, and the son's got in touch with me tonight with his address, and I'm going to reunite it with him this week. And that's I got an email off him just to say thank you very much, and he wants to pay the postage and packaging as well. I said, no, I'll pay for all this myself, just so it can come back to the family. So there you go, another job done.
Absolutely. top job, John. Top job. We've got Lord Random in the house, and his fat fingers won't let him type on the phone.
Fat fingers. So there you go.
Right, shall we take a break from the badges, and should we play our Detectorists Party Facts game. Let's have a go at that for a bit and get the chat involved.
Fun with dates on. I'm going to grab a can quick. I won't be a sec.
Okay.
Carry on.
You go and grab your can, and I'll load up the pictures for this game. We did this last live show, and we had detectorists who sport beards. This week, it's going to be detectorists who wear glasses.
I'm back.
Fair play to you. We've almost got them loaded up. We've got 10 different detectorists here.
Is this for fun, or are you giving something away?
No, this is for fun, and we'll do the giveaways in a little while. So the idea of this is drop in the comments who you think the detectorist is from their part picture. So here we go. Number 1. Who have we got?
Yay! Phil's got it.
You're fast, Philip. Well done. We've got Tidy. Number 2.
Got no idea.
Oh, well, this might catch a couple out. You should know him.
It says at the top. Says at the top. Windows photo viewer. Is that who it is?
But after last week's muck up, no. Philip say a man with a hat. No.
Pedo.
Naughty, Colin. I have mentioned this guy quite a lot recently in my videos. He's not so much for liking coins. He likes his artifacts. He's quite into lead artifacts. He's from up north. Here we go. Yes.
Whoa.
Marcus. Robbie Cole, the Dinnington detectorist. Absolute top bloke. Really is a cool bloke. Hop over to his channel. His sense of humour is good and dry. And I think he's another one that's involved with Unearthed UK. I'm not sure as he's part of Team Unearthed, but he does promote them quite a fair bit. Detectorist number 3. He is Team Unearthed. Thanks, Robert. Yeah. Cool bloke, Robbie Cole. Here you go. They're too good at this, John. Oh, lost where my comments are. And moving on. Detectorist number 4. I think we're 4. This one's a bit blurry. I was struggling to get a good picture of him.
That's not Dino.
No. Hey, Scotty, mate. Good to have you in.
Treasure Red, the saying.
Treasure Red. Yeah. And next one up.
Jason's winning up to now. He's not going to win anything, but he's winning.
Who have we got?
Hey, Mo! Wait, Teddy's got it.
The King of Canada himself. Marlon. Moving on. Now this one might stump a few of you, maybe. Who have we got?
Somebody's book Cleggy.
No, not Cleggy.
Oh.
Not Paul.
Clark Kent.
Right. Clues coming your way. He's from across the pond in the colonies. He runs 2 channels, slightly different to each other. I'm surprised. Surprised nobody's got this. Marlon, you should be in on this. Robert Hunter, you should know this. He does a van life channel and he does an outdoor channel. I don't believe I beat you. Yes, here we go. Tezza's on the ball. Tommy Sticks, River Sticks Outdoors, River Sticks Van Life. Really nice bloke. We're almost through them now. Who haven't we done? Who have we got here?
Paul.
You know it. It's the treasure. It's a history.
Big in Hampshire.
Hampshire. And I think we're down to 2 to go. Three to go. Any ideas on this one, anyone?
Dennis Ely.
He's got the eyebrows for it. So cutting and bitchy in the chat. Oh, this is getting funnier and funnier. Dig a dawn.
Reggie Cray.
Come on, Treasure Nation. He's your sidekick.
Your dog's quiet tonight, apart from
Yeah.
a few squeaks.
I've got this rubber skittle thing, stuffed it full of 2 jars of chicken pate and put it in the freezer for 12 hours. So it's took him that long to
lick it out.
Yeah. Bloody hell it is. Yeah. It's your buddy, Treasure Nation. Mark, metal detecting Lincolnshire. I think these are... Where have I got to? Close that. These are a bit more difficult than the beard ones. 2 more to come.
Hey, I know that one.
Yeah. That's it. You've got it. And then number 10, the final one. Be right down at the bottom. Boom.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yes, yes, yes. Lord Random, he's on it. The one and only Tripwire. Marlon's co-pilot. Straight up metal detecting. Another wonderful personality within the hobby. Right, guys, we've managed to crawl our way through the first hour of the show. It's now time for a bit of music and another copyright strike. What? I've got 2 tunes lined up, John. What would you prefer? Would you like some redneck rebel music or the Queen of 70s rock?
Rock.
Queen of 70s rock. Okie dokie. We'll play this. It's only a quick 3 minutes. I'll nip off and get myself a beer. And we'll reconvene shortly. Well, she certainly did it for me back in the 70s, and I think every other red-blooded youngster. You still with us, John?
Yeah, I'm just sending this email off to this chap with this badge. You know, with this dog tag.
Oh, yes, yeah.
I'm just sending the email back. I've just finished it now, so all the best. Yeah, I'll send it tomorrow.
Splendid.
Send tomorrow. There you go. Sent it all off. Done my good deed.
I bet they're really looking forward to receiving that, John. I know that every one of us would if a bit of our family history turned up randomly out of the blue.
Yeah. Granddaughter wants to come and say hello. Come on then, Liv. Come here. Say hello.
Hi.
Hello. How's things? You having a good weekend?
Say yeah.
Yeah.
You having a big family party?
I can't hear.
Having a party for Betty.
I can't hear anything.
Oh, she can't hear anything.
Granddad's got his headphones on, hasn't he?
He can't hear anything. Hold on. How do I do this?
Pull your headphone jack out.
That's not it. Let me turn
Pull your
that on.
headphone jack out.
Hold on. Where's the bloody thing? Speaks. Percy. Say hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
No.
Are you coming out the speakers?
Ah, that's why. Percy. Say hello.
Aha.
No.
We've got a lag now. You're about 10 seconds behind.
Percy. Say hello. Hold on.
Aha. Yeah. Philip's saying that the youngster should be able to sort out your technical issues, John. Now I've lost all sound altogether. And I think you managed to mute yourself, John. Can't hear you, John. That's it. You're going to have to plug that back in. We've lost you.
There you go.
That's better, huh?
I've got you. Right.
Shall we move on to our giveaway section of the show then?
Right, we're back now.
Cool. Shall we do some giveaways?
Yeah. Oops. What have I done?
No, you're loud and clear. Everything's coming through all right. You're still on screen. We've got volume from you.
Yeah, I've got it now. Right. Yeah.
Okay, let's do some giveaways.
What are you giving away, Percy?
Right. The first one will be
You can hold
a
these.
Danebury Metal Detecting Club sticker.
Yeah, hold on.
As in the Detectorists show from TV.
Yeah.
And in with that, there will be our 2 channel stickers. Then, if you go next, what have you got as a package?
Hold that one up. That one's donated by Paul, History Digging Hampshire. One of his stickers. And then I've got 2 of mine. And then we got 1 of yours. And the main prize from me is one of the Searchy magazines. This one is 1998. But like I say, they do go back to the 80s. It's just whatever I grab from under me bed, Rob Random. And it's not the Razzle. Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's
cool,
my prize.
cool detecting history there. And then the final one of the evening is going to be one of the maps. Ordnance Survey map of Roman Britain. Quite a massive, great thing when it's folded out. Britain on, well, England and Wales on one side, Scotland on the other. It gives you the general layout of the country nowadays in faint, and then over the top are all the Roman roads, the Roman settlements.
Oh,
And along with the Roman map,
am I squatting?
channel stickers. Right, as always, things ain't as easy as a number game where you bash your numbers. It's the history mathematical game. And I've got some, what would you call them?
Oh.
Charters and constitutions and declarations, official documents.
Hiya, Scotty Owens. Say hiya, Scotty.
Scotty. Right, so for the DMDC, the Danebury Metal Detecting Club sticker, what I need you to do is find the year date of the US Declaration of Independence
Stay
and
still.
add that to the year date of that horrible piece of literature, the Karl Marx Communist Manifesto. The two dates of those documents, add them together, and I'm looking for a four-figure number.
Yeah, we can.
US Declaration of Independence
That's
and
better.
the Communist Manifesto.
Get out the way. Shh.
We're looking on a four-figure number. You're a little bit high, Andrea, just on your last two digits. Very close, though.
It's like cider.
Declaration of US Independence and a Communist Manifesto.
No problem, Scotty.
Robert Hunter, we have. Oh, no, we don't. You're almost there. You got three of them, right? There's 3, 6. Your first two are right. You're getting closer. I've got numbers flying in. 3, 6, 2. There, got it. Philip Wills.
Hooray!
3624. The Declaration of Independence was 1776. The Karl Marx Communist Manifesto, 1848, gives you a total of 3624. So, your little sticker pack, Philip, that's yours.
Well done, Philip.
I'll put the email addresses up once we've run through the three questions, and then you can email us your postal addresses. I was right first. I just put the complete wrong numbers in. Well done, Jace. Okay, so we'll do your Searcher magazine package, shall we, John?
Go on then. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, loud and
Hello?
clear. Everything's
Yeah.
working fine. So that's Philip Wills. So for the Searcher magazine, if you've won one giveaway, you can't win another on the night. Only one giveaway per person. I'm looking for the year date of the UK Bill of Rights added to the year date of Magna Carta. The UK Bill of Rights added to Magna Carta. There again, we're looking for a 4-digit number.
Sure. We'll have to have a Halloween one so we can dress up with all our masks.
I don't know what I'm dressing up as though.
Come on, Roseanne, you can do better than that. I thought that Paul HDH was cheating on your behalf and sending answers through to you.
Ow. Wriggling like bloody eel here.
Philip, that's a very, very good clue. And here we go. Where are we? This chat's moving so fast. We do have a winner. Mark Treasure Nation 2904. The UK Bill of Rights was 1689. Magna Carta, of course, 1215. Gives you 2904. So, Mark Treasure Nation.
Well done, Mark.
You're the winner of the Searcher magazine package. And then your final winner of the evening. These are nice. I'm a bit miffed to give these away. I did a bit of research of what was a decent price to buy as a fortnightly giveaway. They're damn good for what I paid for them. I got looked after. I got 10% discount, and I got free shipping out of my local metal detecting store up in Birmingham. They've looked after us on that one. So, hi Annie, sweetheart. Thanks for dropping in. We'll catch up with you tomorrow night on your quiz night. So your final question for the Ordnance Survey map of Rome and Britain. I'm looking for the year date of the Treaty of Versailles, along with the year date of the United States Constitution. There again, a 4-figure number. Treaty of Versailles and the year date of the US Constitution.
Sun's going down now.
Got the nice
sunset behind me.
Yeah, well, the evening's moving on, John, mate. 20 past 8. So Speedy Gonzales. Arriba, arriba.
She's at it again.
The hat again.
Right, we've got answers coming in. Andrea, you're slightly high. Philip's giving you a big tip there. He's missed the final digit off.
It's a good job you can only find one at, isn't it?
Here we go. Here we go. Colin, Heavy Meadow, 3706. Treaty of Versailles, 1919. The US Constitution, 1787.
87, a few years out.
Gives us a total of 3706.
Well done, Colin.
Colin, you're our first international winner. Thank God it weren't anything that's too heavy to send out to you. All right, let me find the banners. So scrolling along the bottom there, that's
You want it?
my email address.
Your hat.
My ass.
John, do you want Mark to email you direct, or shall he email me and I'll pass his email address on to you?
It's entirely up to Mark. Entirely up to Mark.
All right,
Yeah.
well, here are your options. Hokum93@live.com. That's myself. And Mark Treasure Nation, you can either email me, or if you want to email John direct, it's the_UK@yahoo.co.uk.
Co.uk.
Co.uk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Scrolling. That's correct at the bottom, is it?
Yeah.
So Colin HMD. Right, I've got all those winners written down on the question sheets. As soon as we get your postal addresses in, folks, we will get those out to you. Pass my address on, Percy. You have it. That's cool. And please send to Tezza. You sure, Colin? We'll go international. We haven't had an international winner before. Up to you if you want it. If you want it, or you want us to send it to Tezza. Entirely up to you, brother. Good evening, Down East Detecting and Prospecting. My phone's ringing. I can't deal with that. I'll have to deal with him tomorrow.
Your job is to wear the hat upside down.
Okay, so I guess the next thing to do is to hop back into a few of our badge finds, since as that was the theme of our show tonight.
I don't know.
Let's get rid of these spectacular detectorists, and I'll open up some of my badges. Once again, I haven't got half the quantity of what you found over your years detecting, John, but I do have a few. So I'm just opening these up in the background.
Have you still got that Sisters of Notre Dame?
I have, yeah.
Okay, we'll come back to that.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I've just got this folder open at the moment. Right, that's a few opened up there. Now, these are a few badges that I found in my short 2.5 years of detecting. First up,
That's nice.
Women's Land Army. That's your land girls from the Second World War. Well, the men were all conscripted into the armed forces. It fell down to the women recruited into the land army to pick up on all the agricultural and factory engineering, forestry work. So that's their badge. Where's my share button gone?
Sorry.
Right, says Jason.
Now, this one Terry should be able to identify straight off. That's I think it's the Royal East Kent or West Kent Regiment. They're called the Buffs, and quite why they got the Welsh Dragon on their badge, I don't know, but it's definitely a Kent regiment. We think that we find more of them in the field. It took me at least 12 months until I found my first military badge. Mark, good 12 months till I found my first one. Most of my badges are military.
That's nice.
That's
Warwick David.
Warwick Regiment before they were the Warwickshire. So this dates back to Boer War, and it's a shoulder tab badge. Later on, when they became the Royal Warwickshires, they added Shire onto the end of the badge. Fun with that. Sent you an email about duck race giveaways. Thanks for reading this. I will look at my emails straight away after the show. We're only on for a 2-hour show this evening. I'll pick up on your email and send you a reply to that. Thanks very much for contacting me. Where are we? Share button. Losing track of how many buttons you have to push. Now this one is also a Warwickshire Regiment badge.
I like that.
The Bear and Ragged Staff. I was out on a club dig, out for 8 hours, and found absolutely nothing. And then virtually my last signal, that little bear came up, and that really made my day. That's one of your collar tabs that have been matching one on the other side. So we've got one facing opposite directions. There we go. Yeah, Tez is here. Look, the Royal Buffs. That's his Kent Regiment. Thanks, Terry. Now this one is a Queen Victoria, one of her Jubilee celebration badge type things. There's a coronation date of 1737 on the left-hand side. And on the right-hand side, I can't read the date fully on that. So whether it's a 40th, 50th, or a 60th anniversary badge, but it's got the royal coat of arms in the centre and 2 Union flags at the outside. That's in pretty good condition. The Royal Corps of Ordnance. So that's your munitions and bombs and stuff, getting them supplied out to the troops. And around the central circle is the motto of the Order of the Garter, and then right in the centre of the badge is 3 cannons, because I think they were based down in Woolwich, which is where the scummy Arsenal come from. That's why Arsenal have got the 3 cannons on their football badge. I think there's only a couple more to come. As I say, I've not had a great deal. This one's quite cool. I like this one. That's the Machine Gun Corps, First World War, and I think they set them up in 1916, and then they disbanded in about 1920. So it was only a regiment for about 4 years. You got your cross Vickers machine guns and a crown at the top. Almost. This one I had up quite recently. A little enamelled brooch. No idea of the age on that. I'm only guessing Victorian.
Mm.
There we go. A bit of background info on the Machine Gun Corps. For March Nation, they trained at Belton near Grantham.
Giving a leaf to it, man.
And then one more. It hasn't got the pin on it. It's got a nasty tear and a split in it, but it is hallmarked 925 sterling silver. ARP, air raid precautions. That's your air raid wardens in Second World War. Hodges from Dad's army. I think to be a silver version of it is quite a rarity.
Yeah, in my box of rings and everything, I've got gone missing. I've got a load of RAF badges.
Yeah.
But if I ever find a box, I'll find the RAF badges.
Yeah, indeed. So, Colin, the Machine Gun Corps were 1916, they were founded, and then disbanded by 1920. So they only ran for about 4 years. And I do believe that they're Vickers machine guns, the 2 cross
Nail. Nail. I captured the snail in my bowl.
Yeah, Vickers machine guns, I think, Colin. Vickers.
I'm put them on the grass.
So that sums up. Well, in fact, every single badge that I've ever found. So you were looking for. Let's open up a few more of yours. That one was nice. That one.
Put them on the garden.
That one.
Him.
Give him a piece of lettuce. Like lettuce.
No. Where is the lettuce?
Your mum will kill you.
You asked for one in particular, didn't you? That one, yeah. Right, so a few more of John's badges. This is your one that you asked for, John, I think.
Yeah. Sisters of Notre Dame, 1804. That is.
That's got some good age to it then. And
But I did.
Were they some kind of nursing?
Yeah, the nurses they've got like institutions all over the world. France, I think it was somewhere in England. I think I did send you the link to that. I sent you a little write up. I'm sure I did.
Oh yes. Let me just hop back to that one. Where are we?
I thought it was Knights Templars when I first found it. Right.
John Clayton. It's just hopping from one device to another. That's the Rodney. Sisters of Notre Dame. Established 1804. So some pretty good age on that one, mate. I like that. Share. Window. Some of these are quite fine. I like this one. Is that silver?
That's silver. It's a bit broken off it though. I think there was another petal on there.
Yeah, it does look like it. I was looking at it as if it was a ribbon tied in a bow. So you got the two loops at the top, and then you'd have had the two strands coming out the bottom, and there's perhaps a strand missing off it.
Yeah.
That's quite pretty.
That's enamel as well.
I think it's even prettier that because it's been in the ground, that the colours have sort of melted and sort of flowed rather than being solid colours. That's looking pretty good, that is.
Yeah.
And we got another face in the chat. Our good friend from Russia, Brother Alex. Hope you're keeping well, mate. Hope you picked up on chat messages on social media. I did send you a recorded message back, brother. Yeah. Done those. Please.
All the enamel's fallen off that one.
Yeah. Few more to come.
So cute.
This one's lovely.
Oh yeah, got a little spider or fly on in the middle.
And I think that's called filigree work, isn't it? That really fine wire.
Yeah, that's silver.
I thought so. Where did you have that one up?
That was in the field. That was in Chester.
And amazing that it's in such good condition, considering how fine that wire work is.
Mm. The bottom bit's knackered.
And I think there was a second photo of that one.
Yeah, upside the back of it.
The reverse. Let's have a look for. I think I've got that loaded.
You play with it and you want to kill it with salt now. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's where the pin would have sat in the back of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice. Right, I shall need to load another half a dozen or so up, and then I think I've pretty much gone through. Right, that one we haven't shown. That one. That one. That one. You sent a fair few through, mate.
Oh, aye.
Done them. Not that one. One.
I'm back, and the snail is dead. I hope you have a new life as a ghost snail.
I think that's the majority of the ones I haven't shown. Let's have a quick run through of these while we've still got a bit of time on the show. I'm guessing that was a school badge.
Prefect.
Yeah. I never made prefect.
You cheeky you are.
That's in good order, isn't it?
That was off Gudrington. I found that last year. Look at the cruddy penny above it. The cruddy penny.
Past president of the Rotary Club. They're a charitable organisation, aren't they, the Rotary?
Yeah.
Absolute top advice coming through here from Alex. Don't dismiss it. This is the way the world's going. Grow as much food as you can because the food shortages are coming big time. Anything you can grow, even if you've got a window box and you're growing a few salad leaves. If you haven't got any garden at all, buy some beans and sprout them. You know, your mung beans, like you have bean shoots in your Chinese meal. Just grow what you can because the price of food's going through the roof. Alex, spot on there, brother. You know it. Some more badges. So Another one in very nice condition there.
Swimming badge.
Yeah. That beach or land?
Land.
That survived really well. Yeah, random's tip. What you should grow, get a crop on, he says. This one, I couldn't work this one out, John, because I see HF on it. Any more info on that one?
No. No idea. Oh, my arthritis is killing me tonight. Oh.
You're sitting out in the cold, mate. That's what it is.
Yeah. What you get when you break your shoulders.
Now this
one
is Cooperative Society. This is what I managed to read off it. That must be your co-ops at your food shops, and didn't they start as some kind of savings, kind of building society type thing? Wasn't that the origins of the cooperative?
I think you're right. Yeah.
No, not that button. I almost cut the stream by mistake there, pushing the wrong buttons. I should know better by now. So we've done those.
Hallelujah. Hiya, Scott.
That one's quite
Mark.
interesting. That's Conservative and Unionist Society. It's some kind of political union, is it? I guess.
I don't know. Edinburgh division at the bottom.
Yeah, if it's unionist, it's got to be some kind of connection with Northern Ireland, I think. But Mark, metal detecting Lincolnshire.
Great Scott!
I don't know what that was.
Mark will know what.
Great Scott!
It's a bit of a running joke. Now, I think I've got a couple more here. Swimming, rotary, done those. That one, I can read half of this one. It's got Bremen on it, but
it must be off some warship.
yeah, but there's a bit of the enameling's missing. That there's something before Bremen that you can't make out from the back.
It's got to be something to do with the naval badge.
Oh yes, most definitely, being the ship's wheel.
I haven't researched that one at all, so I don't know.
And I might have another one that I've preloaded. I think we're almost through prefix. Oh yeah, there's a couple more here. There's some age to this one. Got
1893. Is that England football badge? England
possibly.
Football.
It's got your three lions on it, whether it's football or cricket, maybe. sports related, I think. So
I'd have to get it out and have a proper look.
yeah. Trying to keep up on the chat whilst I'm doing all this. Now there we go. This year I will make whiskey and vodka and collect coins on my plot when ploughing. I found processed jewellery stones visually. You carry on, Alex, right? I wouldn't mind to try some of that vodka. I've got a mate that's got his own still, lives quite nearby. He makes whiskey, gin, vodka, and apple brandy. And when he offers to drop a brandy round to me, he drops down a gallon of it in a demi jar. I will look for hammer coins like you guys in Russia. It's a welcome find. They are well, ever so small, Alex, tiny little things, but absolutely beautiful. And then any more on the badges. Yeah, 2 more. So we're starting to get close on time.
On the beach. Found that on the beach.
Devon Air Ambulance.
Yeah. Nice little stack of sixpences on the top.
Oh, yeah.
I've had so many sixpences off that beach. It's unbelievable. I have 51 sixpences in one area in one day.
That's it. That's a good swoop of sixpences. Random's got my number. Absolutely, brother. It's got alcohol in it. It's going down the hatch. Apple moonshine brandy. We can also make. We have lots of apples. Absolutely delicious, Alex. Absolutely delicious. And then I think I've just loaded one more. Just scroll down to the bottom of what we've got loaded up.
Another enamel badge.
Cute little enamel anchor. I'm guessing that's a beach find again, is it?
Yeah, that one's lost a bit of enamel again.
Oh, they're all having a bloody dig at me now, look, and Philip's having a dig now, and maybe without. Oh dear.
Oh.
Right, so I think we've pretty much nailed the show, John. We're pushing on towards 9 o'clock. We've got 8 minutes or so to go. We've had a look at our badges. Should we just do the your dog tag again?
Go on then, do the dog tag again. That'll be going in the post tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I'll just close these open windows and and load that one back up.
By the way, everyone on chat, if you didn't know, it's the blood moon tonight.
Now there's some good information. And what's a blood moon? Is that because it's very, very red? Oh, I've got that lined up. Share. So, for those that missed it earlier on, this is John's dog tag. If you just do a quick précis of the story,
Yeah.
John.
Yeah. Found this week, Godrington Beach. Contacted. Well, I got in touch with on Google that address. Found out the family still own that building, but the dad, the bloke who's here, P. Varvel, he's died, but the son's still alive. So I got in touch with him. He lives in Rugby, up in Warwickshire, and he's just sent me all his details tonight. So I'm going to post it off to his family tomorrow morning. Yeah, nice that one.
Indeed. Rob Randall's letting his pagan attitudes run away with himself. Blood Moon to do some sacrifices. Like, come in. Hi, Glenn. We've been running a couple of hours. We're just sort of winding the show up.
Yes, Phil, I did.
So I think we've pretty much covered everything again, mate. We've done the badges, we've done the giveaways. They'll be posted out. Mark Treasure Nation, he's won the Searcher magazine package. Philip Wills, he's won the
sticker pack.
DMDP, the DC sticker pack. And Colin Heavy Meadow, you've won the Roman map. Now, I just do need to clarify this. Colin, do you want a map or do you want me to send it to Tezza? If you just clarify that, please. As I am quite willing to post it out to the colonies to you, mate. There's no problem there. Entirely your shout. Just looking on an answer from Colin, and then we'll play ourselves out on some music. The choice is, do you want redneck rebel music or do you want a song about the grinds of working in a factory? Your choice. We played the rebel music for Colin. I'm sure Colin would like it. He's saying, please send to Tezza for his Garrett deal. Very generous of you, Colin. We'll get that posted out to Terry tomorrow. I'll get everything packaged up before bedtime and get it in the post. Eva says working in a factory. Colin says working in a factory. Okay, we'll have the song about working in the factory to play it out. We'll save the rebel music for another show. Right. Thank you to everybody in the chat for joining us. Thanks for being the best co-host I could ask for, John.
Thanks very much, Percy.
Always contributing. And it'll be a fortnight's time, which I think, will that bring us round to the Jubilee bank holiday? Or am I'm perhaps jumping a week ahead on that?
I know the 2nd of June, we've got the Red Arrows air show down here. It's a big air show weekend.
Nice.
Yeah. I most probably be working. Well, I will be.
Hey, you'd always nip out the back and have a look when they go over.
Well, if I'm at home, I'm that high up, I can see it all from here.
Of course, you've got quite a commanding view from there, haven't you?
Yeah, it's just pointing it the wrong way. I've had Lancaster bombers and Spitfires and everything come over here.
Excellent. So we've got a few thanks for putting the show on. The Red Arrows practice up in Lincolnshire, near Mark. Okie dokie. We'll reconvene in a fortnight's time.
All right. Good night, Percy. Good night, everybody.
Good night, John. Let's line up this track about working in a factory. It's pretty full on. It don't mess about, and it describes working in a factory. There we go. Some of that. Share. There. Right. Good night, all.
Good night.
He said, how many baskets did you put on that pallet? I said, about 28. He said, well, I just counted 15, mate. He said, how many baskets did you put on that pallet? I said, about 28. He said, well, I just counted 15, mate. Well, that's because I'm not fucking interested. What did you just say? I said, what time's break, Ollie? Break's at 7 o'clock. What shift are you from, anyway? I'm from shift 1. Because this is what it's like on the shop floor when you don't believe in nothing and you've got fuck all. This is what it's like on the shop floor when you don't believe in nothing and you've got fuck all. I got a roller troll. I got a roller troll, no. I got a roller troll. Yeah. I got a roller troll, no. He said, how many pallets did you take off that lorry? Fuck all, Carl, I ain't had training for the forklift. Plus the driver had to go. Fucking lost it, didn't he? Started throwing boxes against the wall. He wouldn't look at me. Just fucking swearing his arse off at the fucking wall. I just stood there thinking, if he fucking touches me, I'll bite a chunk out of his fucking face. What a thick fucking cunt. That's the trouble with people like me and you. We get stressed out about pallets and fucking nothingness, because that's all we got. We walk around all our fucking lives telling bosses and anyone else to fuck off, fist after fist, fight after fight, until all we got left is a 40-minute break. Because everybody's too scared to tell us we're only allowed 20. This is what it's like on the shop floor when you don't believe in nothing and you've got fuck all. This is what it's like on the shop floor when you don't believe in nothing and you've got fuck all. I got a roller troll. I got a roller troll, look. I fucking hate doing music like this. I can't fucking stand it, but I'm too long in the tooth to try and do anything else. I've had enough of these cunts in safe asses with popular music and all that shit. Wankers on the telly, getting jiggy with it. What happened when the party finishes? You happy bastards. Sob stories about how fame rescued you and your handicapped father. I'll break his other fucking leg. Slick boy, muscle boy, entertainer. This is what it's like on the shop floor when you don't believe in nothing and you've got fuck all. This is what it's like on the shop floor when you don't believe in nothing and you've got fuck all. I got a roller troll. got a roller truck, look. I got a roller truck. I got a roller truck, look.